Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, where once again I seem to have turned down the music level. Let's set that back up straight away. Last time we were taking on the challenges of the weekly Kerbal challenges. I feel like we did okay. We did okay. We managed to go land on Duna, and that was the overarching challenge of the week. But I feel like we can do better. Not only did we really only manage to hit Duna, we look at this. Look at that. Do you think this counts as a win? Do you really think this counts as a win? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can just kind of set this up right. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get these guys off of the surface right now. I don't know if I even want to get these guys off the surface right now. I might leave them all here. Hang on, we make a quick save, point it upwards, all the throttle. Turns out the SAS is... Oh, we've lost an engine. We have lost an engine. Well, we'll reset that then, won't we? I didn't see the missing engine. Well, it turns out we need to do a rescue mission then. That's the one we need to do. And that means that we're going to go and revisit this entire design. I think that's the only way we go. Oh, hello. We're face upright. I wasn't expecting that. We've got 1, 2, 3 on board, and I think we can probably fly this with the power of the robots over to here. So let's exit out. Let's go to the Kerbal Space Center. Altered Paul, Rhys Jackson, how are you both doing? Yeah, we're gonna basically just have another crack at this, especially now that I've spotted the RCS issues. So that will be fun. Of course, the question is always, can KSP2 deal with us trying to do a mission whilst there are other spacecraft out flying around? It's been a problem in the past. We'll see if we can actually manage it this time. I'm looking at this loading screen, wondering if it's ever going to get anywhere. Come on, game. We can do this. We can do this. How has everybody's week been? Mine has been quite quiet. I've had a very, very, very quiet week this week. Mostly just, kicking about, doing my normal things. Let's go to the VAB. Seen some friends, played some music, had good times. Of course, half term at the Easter break. I don't get half term. You don't do half term at universities. Let's open this up. Is this the one? Is that the one? I don't know which one. This looks like it should be the one. I really wish I could remember what went wrong. There was a reason that the hydrogen drive didn't work well for us. If I remember correctly, these tanks fell off. I think that was the major problem there. We also need to rip all these apart and redo the RCS. That's no big problem. I think I might actually just take this off from here, and then we can concentrate on this build over here. How have we lost an engine already? Like what is this? What is this? Let's Control Z that and put that back. We can hope. No, I've frozen the game. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So wait, so the engine is now the center of my craft? No, that's not how we're doing this. We're gonna take that honor to the cockpit here. I feel like that's not working though. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just make do with the engine. Waiting for the warm weather to come out and get out with the wife for walks. Indeed, yeah. Really looking forward to that, to be honest. Just been cooped up so much recently. Been cooped up so much. Whoa, I was a little bit worried then that the Control Z wasn't going to work. So how do I... Oh, look at this. Yeah, there are problems here that we need to try and address. I really want, this to become the center. I managed to sort that out. And then if we pick that up and remirror it. I'm wondering what... Oh, man, look at that. That's not what we want. I'm wondering what bugs we're going to run into today. They're going to be interesting, to say the least. So, we know we definitely need more, like, SAS power on this. I'm not expecting the SAS to actually hold too much sway over what goes on here, because it's pretty bad. The SAS is pretty poor. I want the whole thing here. Okay, so that's brought the center of mass back a little bit. Okay, so that SAS wheel must have not weighed all that much. I can definitely play with this. I think I'm going to do it. I don't really want to pull this engine back in, but yeah, proper RCS, not puffs. Yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. But I'm trying. I don't want to pull this over the engine, so I guess we're just going to have to push this back a little bit. It's going to take 2, isn't it? It is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No, it's not fine because now we're going to interact with the back. I think we are going to have to try and, unless we put down an extra pat. Yeah, I just don't want to cover the door, and that's the main problem that I've got here. I could put down. We could restrict the engine throttle here. I don't feel too great about doing that. But that would get it ideal, right? That would be ideal. Not that we're going to be done with the balancing, right? We're going to have to come back and redo this in a little bit. But let's get the RCS on while we are thinking about it. So do I want center of mass? No, we just want back of mass. I guess we're going to put 1 on each engine. Hopefully that'll just mirror that out for us. And then we want 1 top and bottom as well, and that's as far out as it can go. Let's get rid of this, and this for now. 1 of those, and the proper radial symmetry. Okay, nice. And then to counteract this, how are we going to get it down the front? I don't know whether we can actually get it all the way down the front. I mean, I'm blatantly on the engine, so let's try and again go for the mirror radial. Yeah, mirror symmetry, that's the one. That's not going to be ideal, but it'll work well enough, I think. Do I want to try top and bottom? I might just... This is never going to work. It's going to be horrifically unbalanced, but we're going to just do this. That should get us to Gilly. Right, so we blew up on the surface of Duna. To me, that means more parachutes. I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to get more parachutes nicely on here, but I am going to try. Here and here seem like a good place. I'm not sure how many more we actually need, to be fair. It was literally only the uneven landing that caused us problems. Do you have any issues with people in your Discord VC streaming their game while chatting? I don't think so. I think everything's fine. I think everything's fine. Issues with people on your Discord and VC streaming their game while chatting? No, yeah, no, I mean, people do that, but it's not really an issue, I don't think. Okay, let's slam this down. I think we're pretty much good now, right? Was there anything else that I had done so horrifically wrong? Let's retry the what's space tape. Let's try and get this held down, and then we should be able to get straight off on our mission, hopefully. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. I should know better. I should know better. It turns out that these can only support like 2 radial or something like that. Oh yeah, no worries, mate. As long as it's not whilst I'm streaming, you know, like that should be fine. Let's grab these. Let's try this again. Let's delete these. Has anybody out there had also troubles with struts? Just trying to get struts down without them like absolutely messing up. I've been having big troubles with that. Hopefully. What are you doing now? I just want you to go down to there. That's not right, is it? There's no way that's right. It's trying to... Yeah, look at that. Delete that. Why is this game so jank? When are we expecting the next patch? It's bound to be soon, right? It's bound to be soon. Let's... Two? Question mark? Let's do this game. Let's do this. It's the attachment of the strut down below. So if I now switch this to 1, does it take it there. I'm just gonna have to put down individual struts, aren't I? I think that as much as it pains me to say this, this is exactly how we're gonna have to work it out. Look, there are technically struts on there. Is that what these are? Yeah. Where did they come from? Where are they going? You right there. What is your purpose? How do you exist? There's some weirdness here. But who am I to judge people for not knowing the purpose of their existence? I mean, I very much struggle with that one myself. So I think we're all good friends here for that very reason. Look, there's another one down here. We've definitely tried. Wow, we definitely tried with the struts, didn't we? And it's all just gone a bit wrong on this craft. Wow. I'm not sure how to deal with this. It's like all the struts that we had put down are completely broken. I don't think there's any like it, you know. I think all the struts that we've put down are now broken. I need to try and go around and put them back. Our strut's going to be one of these things that we just have to put down fresh every time. Because that'll get a little tedious. That will get a little tedious. Especially when it takes a while to load up the parts. Look at this click rate. Look at this click rate. How important is it that... I think it's more important that I get these struts to the fuel tanks on. There's another random one right here. Let's pop that. If I can find all the random ones that aren't doing anything and attach them, then I've got a feeling that will not improve my frame rate, but at least make the lack of frame rate have a purpose, right? That'd be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, the camera's point of view for crossing struts very much. Okay, does that look good for the... Yeah, I think we're good there. And then each one of these also... This one doesn't. Let's connect this down. Should connect. Okay, let's try that. I think we're going to have some wobbly boosters. We're almost certainly going to have wobbly boosters, but I'm okay with that. I did not set the Kerbals. We're supposed to get rid of all those and put down a robot to take control. Okay, did it break? Didn't break. Didn't break. Jebediah is the only Kerbal on board. I think we can leave Jeb behind. Do you guys think we can leave Jeb behind? Yeah, I think that's good. What is this camera? Like, let's try and get this sorted. Capture, body. Yeah, body's kind of what we want. We're just gonna go find space. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not sure. Oh man, look at this. Oh man, look at this. We're about to have a bad time. We're about to have a very bad time. Okay, I've got all the main engines in place. That's good. It's not enough to lift us though. Why is staging so broken? I have no idea what's going on. Oh well, we lost us. I mean, this is interesting. I think we'll just revert that to. I'll revert it to launch for now. We'll sort out the staging, and then I don't know. Then I don't know. It turns out there's no point going back and saving the staging because the game doesn't remember it, so no problem there then. Need to start submitting these bugs. Right, this one's quite an annoying one if it doesn't remember your staging properly. Look at this. This is gonna take forever. How am I even gonna know? How am I even gonna know? Okay, so that's the center one. We will need that. Like, this is also like which one is that? Is that highlighting that there? I'm just gonna move this down as well. I think that's fine. Boosters, get rid of that. Okay, go. What are these? Are they the decouplers? Oh no. We need the decouplers together. This is mildly painful. Mildly. Can I collapse these back down? Look, they're in groups and they're taking up all my space because they just want to be groups. We've got what, 6-way symmetry on here? This is going to be painful. And we've not even figured out which engines are the bottom and top stage yet. Great. Perfect. At least there's this jaunty music. So, I've got to say, like the one thing I feel like Kerbal 2 is doing remarkably worse with than Kerbal 1 is the music. Like, there's no like big brash pompous intro to be like, yes, we're launching rockets. There's no like, even this music, it's all like ethereal. Yes, it's not offensive. No, let's all just sit here and have a good time. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like we could do a lot better. I assume it's because okay, that's the middle. That's the okay. All right. We've got a bit of weird staging here, and I need to concentrate at it. Let's scroll this up. That's good. What is this one here? Is that an engine? That's an engine. Okay, I get you. It doesn't look like the engines that I expect. All right, I think we're good now. Finally, it took a while. I got to complain about stuff. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, good luck, Jebediah. Hopefully you can rescue your peoples. I mean, your sacrifice will definitely be worth it. Let's come into the settings and or a general gameplay. I'm really interested. Well, 6 frames per second. 6 frames per second. The music is great if you're a hippie. I wouldn't even say that. The music's great if you're a middle class, like science show producer who's trying to hit a wide demographic without offending anybody. Yeah. You know how like most of science YouTube is geared up to like soft chat that you listen to whilst you're falling asleep. I don't know, maybe it's just the space science stuff that I listen to, but like there's a lot of people that I listen to that expect you to be listening, and I do, and I actually do listen to it when I'm like going to sleep, because you don't really have a lot of other time for doing stuff, so that's when that happens. And so everything's like soft, easy music. There's some guy just whispering into your ear about the upcoming mission or something like that. Yeah, Event Horizon, exactly like Event Horizon. Yeah. John Michael Gaudier. Yeah, great guy. And I feel like this stereotype has just become a bit all-pervasive in the astronomical science sphere. That everyone's just trying to be soft and gentle, and you know, it's very boring. It's very, very boring. I would like a little bit more. Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I love the stuff he does, but I'd like some high energy science as well. Almost everyone that I do follow that has got a bit of like pep to them. They're just small channels, you know. Obviously, we all know my wants and needs are not aligned with the mainstream thought process. That's okay. That's not a problem. It just does make it hard to find the stuff I want to watch or listen to or whatever. Can we keep this tip going? I think we're doing okay. Solid engine burning down fine. Looks like we possibly got ourselves the correct amount of liquid burn. There doesn't seem to be any broken fuel lines. They're all burning down at equal amounts. That was a problem that we had when we flew the default name number 2. No, it wasn't called the default name. That's the problem. It doesn't matter what we call our ships, the debris gets left behind as default name. Yeah, when it's dark you can't see the wall. Unfortunately, because it's so dark, I can't really do much about... I should have waited for the daytime. I should have... Like, because we can't launch exactly now. Tremaine managed to get some streams running. It's good because he's got more subs. Yeah, nice. That's good. That's good. All about the subs, my friend. All about the subs. Playing a creepy game. I mean, this is kind of a creepy game. You can tell by the way you can't see anything. If we look down here, that's kind of inspiring, right? That's kind of inspiring. I might swap this over to orbital. It's fairly... No, it's too early. Look how far over it is. That is far too early. It's a good idea, but it's not what we're going for. Want to try and tip my nose over, obviously. There definitely is a bit of a control issue with probably this design of rocket, but I want to say this game is maybe just the way I design rockets in general. I definitely seem to have a bit of trouble like getting my way up into orbit now. Pointing in the direction I want to be pointing seems to be just a little bit more difficult. I'm having to constantly wrangle and push and pull and make sure everything's pointed in the right direction, where obviously in the first game you just kind of point where you want to go, right? That was nice and easy. I think this should now be fine for us just to continue our ascent up and over. The solid engines really have been putting in the work, but I think that's more because of the frame rate. The frame rate really is quite prestigiously low at the moment. Is there any reason, anything I can get rid of to help that? I don't think there's anything running in the background that's going to do anything to make this any better, unfortunately. This is just state of the game right now. Yeah, I think the big problem is the stream. And also, one thing that I have noticed, at least from the original KSP, was the solid boosters were really bad on the frame rate. Like, really, really bad on the frame rate. So maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, when we drop these solid boosters, everything will work out. That's what I hope for. When we drop the main bulk, this should be fine. 2070? Something like that? Yeah, it should be a 2070. I couldn't afford the 2080 when I was buying it, but should be able to get a slightly better card now. This is one of the things that I will be spending my next batch of Patreon money on. Almost, not almost definitely, most definitely. Nice, fancy new graphics card specifically for this. Ready to make our solid drop though. Hopefully we've got this set up right. No, we've not. Ooh. Good check. That one, this is the one we want. Pop that down into there. Stage, did the stage go well? Did it say they're dropping? They're dropping, okay, that's nice. Nah, the frame rate didn't get helped at all there. To be honest, this was much better last week. It wasn't running this poorly. I wonder whether the fact that we've got another ship in play is causing us troubles. I could imagine it. I could see them not culling stuff or things like this. Let's try and orientate our craft well. Do we not have any spin? We've got a bit of spin. $1660. I mean, at this point, I don't think it really matters what card you've got. It's mostly gonna be like no one's running full frames unless they've got full dedication, right? Let's ease it out. Trying to stop my spin. Camera is horrific though. I can't actually control it the way I want to. Okay, 60 kilometers. Like, let's have a look at my task manager. I do believe right now nothing of mine is getting 100% utilized. No, not a single thing. 34 of my graphics, 13% of I don't know, my hard drive, 22 CPU, 15 gigs of memory. Like, I've got another 16 gigs of memory to give. You know. I don't know. Maybe my motherboard is clamping down at this point, but this is something that I've seen in many games where my PC has many more to give, and it's just not taking it. Okay, we've got an 85. I would like 100, and I think we'll maybe just actually bring my engine down like this. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping we'd be pointing towards sunrise rather than sunset. But here we go. It's very dark. Let's watch on the map. I think that's probably the only way we're going to be able to do stuff. It's just watching on the map. Create the maneuver, because that then gives me something to point the AI towards. Though if I remember correctly, last time when we were trying to get the AI pointed towards anything, it would end up trying to steer away from it. I wonder whether it's actually more about the fact that the craft is clipping into itself or something. Can we... something like that. 84. That's good. That's the one I want. So if I click there, this should now spin me round. Look at that. There is a spacecraft here. It's not all shadow. It's not all shadow. He's going to upgrade this month, but the tax man didn't give you the money back. Your fault for the dodgy accounting. Yeah, I mean, not dodgy enough accounting. One of the two. It's your moral question to answer which one, you know? Come on, Craft, get your orientation right. We haven't got too much further to go. Seem to have all I want to do is head to this point over here so that I'm not facing backwards. Oh, the agency was... yeah, I mean, classic. RCS, not really doing his job. Yeah, I know. Like, it's trying to tell me that I've got 30 seconds until my burn, and I'm just desperately trying to get myself looking in the right direction. I was kind of hoping we'd save the RCS for docking, but here we are trying to use it just to face in the right direction. Flop the throttle. I mean, I'm already looking in the wrong direction, and it is kind of working, so I'm just going to give it a moment. Yeah, I'm going to have to. All right, let's go. Oh, come on, turn. I don't really much care about my inclination. I just don't want to crash back into the atmosphere, you know. Turn that RCF back off. There's no need to use it right now. All right, my bro. Let's do this. Let's look in the right direction. Let's strand Jebediah on Duna and never have to worry about them. It's like parallel parking the blue whale. It's true. Okay, I should be able just to like slam this up now. Just need to get somewhere close, right? It's just orbit. It's not that hard to achieve, I hope. Now, what I'm really interested in seeing is how it responds when we get around the right area. You can see it's trying to slow me down. It's not doing very well at it, though. We're already burning, like, very far north to what we were expecting. Let's break some tea out. Jebediah, a man of mystery, continues to be a mystery as he endeavours to take on a random orbit so that the space agency has no idea where to get hold of him. Why can't I just point the ship in the direction I want to go? What is this? Taking a pretty active hand in just like slamming down keys. Engines are indeed gimbaling. Oh, we gotta wait for the parts manager to open up to show you here. Yeah, gimbal enabled. But I have heard a lot of people complain about the control issues in this game, which I do indeed have to agree with. Most of the controls, most of the issues, I'm just like, you know, whatever. These things happen. Let's give them some moments. But being able to point your rocket in the right direction is stay it. I went out to Dres with a probe, ran out of fuel, wasn't able to park in orbit, but they get a nice flyby. You know what? I love Dres at the moment. Maybe that's what we'll do after, if we manage to go get our boys over on the thing. One thing I do need to do is start putting together a selection of like actual videos, and I think we're going to use some stream time to get some recording done for that. I want to put together, you know, a couple of like set pieces, you know, like putting a space station up, flying tourists up there, taking them to the moon, just little like 5-10 minute vignettes. Looks like we're flying well at the moment. Break my flask open. So I wonder in the upcoming not sandbox mode, I don't know what to call it because obviously it's not going to be career mode, the resource mode, the colonization mode, something like that, whether we're going to be having different Kerbals for different occupations, because obviously at the moment all the Kerbals are just generic Kerbal, right? And I totally understand why they've done that. And if we do get the opportunity to have different Kerbals being, you know, like the classic scientist, engineer, pilot is the ones that immediately spring to mind. But like, I could definitely see different things from what you're gonna need. Yeah, it's like a there will be a science mode. Oh, almost definitely. Was it on the roadmap for science? I think it might have been. Where's a radial in? Let's look that way. Yeah, my apoapsis is in front of me, and I don't want to do that. In fact, my periapsis is above. That's all right. You know, I'm gonna go to the tracking station. I think there's some stuff we can get rid of. All right, sandworm. That's right. So if we come over, like, there's some debris we can get rid of. Though, if I remember, last time I tried to get rid of it. Oh, it actually got rid of it this time. All right, cool. Duna. We've got sandworm alpha on the surface. Okay, that's cool. Got some debris in orbit. Let's get rid of that. This is the first time the debris get rid of, the deconstruct. No, what's the word? Debris destruction. Anyway, has worked for me. Vessels. We got 2 vessels. All right, this is good. I need to zoom out. We need to figure out what angle we need to leave at. Now, we know that Duna needs to be ahead of Kerbin by about 45... It is ahead of Kerbin, right? So someone remind me before I get it completely wrong. But I believe Duna needs to be ahead of Kerbin. We don't... Oh, I hate that they've done this. They've given you a way to look out at the tracking station. But they still give you the restrictions as if you were in the craft, and then you've got to like leave to the Kerbal Space Center and then go back into the tracking station. It would have been quicker to just go to the tracking station anyway. Yeah, you know. So yeah, it was 45 degrees ahead, right? Let's try and make that happen. Let's try and make that happen. June of 12, Kerbin's 240. Yeah. So 45 degrees ahead. We can totally do that. Maybe we can do that. Why don't I have access to the top one? To the top speed. Stop. Nah, that's a little tight, but it will do. It's a little tight, but it will do. Wait, I did need the tracking station. Sandworm 2, here we go. Alpha 5? Okay, yeah, I suppose. If you want. Has my orbit degraded? No, it's not. Also, we're going fast still. Let's control. We allowed? Am I in? Yep. Okay, here we go. I was a little bit worried it wasn't going to let me for a moment there. All right, good. Let's come out. We need to go up orbit, so we need to go faster, which means we need to go forwards when we leave, because obviously if you're going faster than Kerbin, you appear to go forwards from it, right? Of course, everything's relative, so you get to pick whatever frame you want. Either you're leaving forwards or it's slowing down. You can go for both. Okay, well, where are we going up here? All the way up. Let's go. I should really set Duna as a target. Somewhere about there is where it can happen, though. Set as target. Nice. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. I've lost my my markers for this, though. Thank you. So now we can just try and fine-tune this to a... Oh, so close. Somewhere in here. If we go for the double... That's an encounter, right? The thing is, I'm never going to be able to do this maneuver to exact specifications. Is that where I want to be looking there, or is that the inverse of where I want to be looking? We've got 7 minutes to drift around. Let's leave it to it. So yeah, I mean, what is a good idea for a series of videos? Like normally I rely on the... Oh wow, look how much fuel we don't have. You like the KSP 1 node start? I think they're both fine. I think they're both pretty much analogous of each other. I definitely miss being able to type numbers in. I very rarely used it, but in this situation where the frame rate is a little inconsistent, I like to be able to type the numbers in. I very much miss physics time warp. I can't turn that up and let my craft continue trying to look in the direction it needs to look in, right? That is something that I didn't realize how much I relied on. In fact, I knew how much I relied on it, and I'm very sad that they've taken it away from me. Yeah, even using the same buttons as we used to. It'd be really nice if we could turn around and look, though. At some point I'm going to have to drop these engines, and it's going to be very close into this burn. Oh look, is that the node down there? Are we actually starting to look there? That would be nice. Yeah, all in all, I've got to say I have been left with a slightly disappointed flavour about KSP 2. I knew it was going to be rough and jank. Like we knew this anyway, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite so bad. Like, did you see how my craft was falling apart at the beginning of last week's stream? Like, there was stuff happening there that was just, even for an early access, very unexpected. Very unexpected. Though one of my favourite bits is literally just like the cubic octagonal strut breaking everything, the small little truss section, just being like, no, you put that on your craft, suddenly all the decouplers stop working. It's not great, but I understand it, you know. Okay, we're very close to being pointed in the right direction. Very, very close. I do love the way they've like folded the mountains up around here. It looks, I mean, it looks a little weird against the big grass plains, because they're like, yeah, the mountains have got erosion 1,000, none on the flat. Like, where do these water streams end up? You know, that is one thing that Kerbin just in general is missing, is just a lot of rivers. There's what, like 4, 5 major ones. I don't know about on Kerbin 2. Is Kerbin 2 a direct port from Kerbin 1? I know there's a lot of like big picture features are in the same place, but if I flew down knowing the coastline, would I be able, like, yeah, this is the same coastline? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't even know. Oh, excuse me. What would you think of doing a split screen same mission, KSP 2 and KSP 1? Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. That is very cool. Just have, yeah, like the rocket here and the rocket here. That's a really cool idea. Of course, you do have to put up with the tedium of trying to get a mission done in KSP 2. All right, we're pointing roughly in the right direction. I'm gonna take this as good enough. Let's spin ourselves around. We've got the power up and running. We are now about 30 seconds away from the burn, which is good. One working, the other not. Yeah, right. We can zoom right in so we can see my magenta highlights. That's obviously what we're actually looking for. You can tell my rocket actually moonlights as an e-girl. It's got the magenta highlights really showing through there. 18 seconds to go on this burn. I think we could probably speed this up, even though the Kerbals are trying to talk to me here. I'm like, no. Let's double time it down to at least 3 seconds to go. Got 1,000 meters per second to add on to my velocity here, which shouldn't take too long with the size of these engines. 2, 1. I'm just going to go early. I mean, that's quite impressive. That's very impressive. It is a shame that I didn't have a save. Okay, we're going to cheat. We're going to cheat. Are you guys ready for some cheating? I think I'm ready for some cheating. To revert to launch. Took me a second to think about it. I was like, am I actually going to do that? Yeah, I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. If the cheat still works. So, I have no idea what happened there. Why it exploded. What went wrong. Well... It's exactly what I didn't want to happen. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. The tanks that we're supposed to be bringing just fell off my craft for no reason. No reason. They're attached with radial attachments. I'm gonna actually go and put struts in place, something like that. Come down, not struts. What's the? Because look, they're there, they're attached, but they need something else to attach to. Sellotape, yeah, it's probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. What I'm thinking of doing is we're just going to pull this off the bottom. We're not going to save this. We're just going to pull this off the bottom. We're going to grab these. Let's just get rid of those. Focus here and make sure there's no random struts in the middle of nowhere. bet there is somewhere, but I can't see them. Okay, and then I'm going to grab just anything that's gonna work as a good adapter. These beams, of course, why not? 2, 3, 4. And then this goes on the end here. I mean, I don't really care how. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's good. We're going to very locally, this part here, turn this like so. Yes. Okay, that's looking a bit better. I'm sure there's reasons this will turn out to not work, but I'm down. A full IVA to the moon. I don't think, like, is there IVA in KSP 2 now? Sort out this staging, yo. Okay, this is good. This is good. I see no reason not to just go launch and then hacks it. KSP 1. Yeah, I mean, it's not fresh idea, but yeah, it's great idea. I'm always down. Wait, sorry, lazy orbit around Kerbin. I don't care. Just put me in Kerbin orbit. All right, cool. So here we are in the same place that we were. Just missing a small amount of fuel. I think we should be fine, though. I think we should be fine. I don't think I'm above using cheats for this now. This game, my friends, this game. Oh yeah, we need to time warp back to an appropriate place. Maybe I should have saved it at that appropriate place. Let's go over here. Get rid of you. Confirm. Get out of here. The following is a true story, give or take a lie or two. I'm always down for a bit of embellishment for a better story. What's your story, my friend? I'm interested to hear. Once we just blast through the vast majority of a year. Something like that. Too far back? No, I think that's right. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Oh, you get into Duna? Yeah. Okay, I thought you were about to tell a nice little life story there. I was ready to learn some lessons. But yeah. This may or may not be entirely how it happened. Just like so, right? Yeah, set that as my target. I'm really not trying to get the target to that. Duna. I mean, Ike will do. Still not quite what I'm going for. Sandworm Alpha. Oh, come on. There we go. Duna. Alright. This feels good. Can I click in here and get my controls back? No. Zoom all the way in. Get the controls. Zoom all the way back out. Do I go faster or slower? Turns out that's too fast. And that's too slow. You know what, I'm just going to put myself in this one here. And we will take that flight and see what happens. I think it will be fine. What I'm not sure about is what happens if I park myself with my solar panels in the wrong spot. That will be pretty bad. Now, is this engine actually activated? Let's find out. Activate. Don't know why it has to be full throttle all the time, but okay. And then we just go. Time warp. It should be very close to the right spot. I think we can get there faster. There's a 0. Go! Time warp's not over. There we go. Away we go. Now this shouldn't take too long, I hope. Oh, this looks like it might take a while. Is that a 10-minute burn? Is that legitimately a 10-minute burn? glad we have time accelerate now. I do wonder about whether I'm going to have to make this burn in 2. Or am I going to be able to extend this out as I go round? This feels horrifically inefficient. But we're barely burning any fuel, so I think we're good. Oh look, current phase angle, desired phase angle. This is not bad. This is not bad. I didn't realise this existed. We're definitely gonna have to think about. I should have done it by now if I was going to stopping my burn. We're just gonna leave by any means possible. Apoapsis is going up. The people in this episode are fictional. It's been a long time since I've heard a good disclaimer like that. Oh. Had to slow down my time warp and everything. Alright, let's try and... Not Ike. Duna. Okay, that's a pretty bad layup, but I think we can figure it out. Let's time warp over there. By figure it out, we'll put some correction burns in. We'll make sure that we are having a good time when it comes to going to Duna. I can't see Kerbin. Are we out? Are we free? We're kind of free. There's the sphere of influence. Can I get rid of this transfer calculator now? It's kind of in the way, and I don't know how to turn it off. Let's just click some buttons and see if any of these do it. It turns out no. Alt N, Alt T. No. Okay, well that's just kind of in the way for now. That's awkward. That's awkward. It was a mod, I think. It was a mod. Create maneuver node. Let's try and get this 0, 0. And which way do we need? Oh no, wrong. 0, 0. Thank you. And which way do we need to go, faster or slower, to catch up to Duna correctly? Because look at that. That closeness there. Yeah, this is going to be a expensive burn, but I think it should work. Why didn't that work? Why aren't they right on top of each other? How do I see details? Here we go. Beautiful. Looking for numbers to get smaller, you know. So there's a fairly 80,000 somewhere like that. There, and now just gonna make it faster and slower until we get close enough to. Ooh, that felt like it should have been close enough. What was that? Why, my friends? Why? Gonna have to just keep tweaking this down in the 2 directions that seem to work. Or they could both stop working now. Oh, I kind of hate this. Oh, let's try again. First off, we need this down to 0, 0, which doesn't help when I'm going the wrong direction. Is there a way to shift my camera's focus? No, middle click doesn't work there. Oh, hello. Yeah, hold down middle click. You can look around anywhere you want. All right, this is good. This is much better. Right, so can I get this combination to be right here? Powerful combination of slowing down and burning inwards. I don't understand. What's changed here? What has changed here? Maybe we'll just do some burns out that way. Maybe that's a better way to go. Let's just time warp out here. Woo! I'm sure there is no way that this will go wrong. So descending node, point upwards. Or northwards, I don't know. I was explaining to someone the other day, obviously with the... You can project the Earth's map onto the sky, like longitudes and latitudes, and you get something called right declination and ascension. And it's how astronomers know where stars are all over the map, you know, because the stars don't move relative to each other. They just revolve around, right? Or actually, rather, we revolve, we have our day, and the stars just stay where they are, right? So you could easily map them out. And that led him to make the very astute observation that means there's a north in space. I was like, yeah, I mean, technically, yes. It is just something that we've decided ourselves that this is a thing. but yeah, technically, we now have north in space, which I thought was quite nice. How do I know whether... Oh, I know. I want to push this over that way, this descending node. I want it somewhere about there. Just close enough to the planets that when I start doing weird things like burning radially in, the descending node is around by where the planets are, so that I can... Or where the planet is going to be, because we're trying to fly to Duna, of course. I'm hoping when we get there, we'll actually find the other shell of the last craft, and we can use its fuel to get back, right? That should be easy. Okay, radial in. I want to right-click one of these. There's no way that this is... I really wish you could move these around. I really wish you could move these around. Also going to have to start thinking about how the ascending and descending node moves. Bring those distance from targets down. It's 1,000,000 kilometers. That's a big distance from target. Watching that ascending, descending node, that descending node. The ascending node's over here, but it's also just like shaking around. Where's it gone? How do I think that's okay though. I assume all it's done is disappeared into actual Duna, right? I'm a little bit worried about how much fuel I'm burning here. Let's stop. I didn't realise how much this was going to take. I suppose I should have. Yeah, look at this. That good? That looks good. That's almost exactly what we want, right? We've got a periapsis over there. Let's try and wiggle our craft over to that. It's one. Wow, look, that's what. It's amazing how far things are away in orbit. Like this is a whole day to wait, and I tried to put that down not as close as possible because I didn't want to go swinging past it by accident, but pretty close. Can I get my camera back onto my ship? Is that a thing we can do? Can we relock it? It's moving, so it'll be wheelbarrow in a few million years. Sorry, well technically the stars are moving, but it takes millions of years for us to perceive it. It's like the plow. The star at the top of the right of the saucepan is moving, so it'll be a wheelbarrow in a few. Yes, okay, got you. Yeah. All right, yeah, you're right. Technically, they do move relative to each other. Just very, very slowly. It's not like the planets that are changing day by day. It's kind of what I meant. But yeah. Very, very good clarification. Let's be correct. That's giving me the good markers over here. No, this is definitely an area that's worth the pedantry. You know, 30 seconds. But the weird thing is, of course, that The north that we assign to the sky obviously corresponds to the north on Earth, which is, 24 degrees off of the north from of the sun. The sun has a north-south, and that's different. And 24 degrees, it doesn't sound like a lot, but really that is quite a lot. A 24-degree hill, like you would be scrambling up of. Like that's a 1 in 3 pretty much. Actually worried about how much fuel this is going to take. It says here I've only got 500 delta V to burn, but look how much I'm burning down. What is with the mismatch of these two numbers here? This is problems. We are gonna be out of fuel. Look at that plume, though. That is amazing. You can't see how much fuel you have in these. It's one of the things I kind of dislike. I'd like to be able to see for each tank what I have inside. Yeah, that mismatch of the required delta V is that's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. 4,000 in the tank. 500. I don't know what this is actually going to end up burning off here. I feel like it's going to end up being a couple of thousand, which questionable about whether we're going to be able to stop a Duna at this rate. Also kind of questionable about whether I'm going to turn that off because I want to watch these numbers go down. Because I'm worried that it won't go down if we're not watching it. There have been times where our maneuver has reset on us, which is it's very, very disappointing when that happens. What my Apple Apsis doing right now? It would have been nice to not move my Apple Apsis up, but I think we're fine now. This is legitimately terrifying. Watching this fuel meter burn down, and how slowly these two are getting close to each other. We're gonna have a relative speed of a ridiculous relative speed to try and get rid of when we get over there. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. 200 kilometers, 200,000 kilometers from this, 250,000 kilometers still to burn down. Which one do we think is more important right now? The speeding up or the radial inwards? Try turning more to one or the other, but whether that's actually get. Oh, look how close that descending node is getting. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't know whether that is what we need. Let's have a look over here. Do we get a trajectory? We do. If I continue to burn, does this get bigger on my screen? That's nice. Look at that. 4 days till your birthday. Hey Sparks, how you doing? Well, happy birthday for 4 days time, as I'm probably not going to be talking to you at that exact moment. Oh, look at that. We could go to Ike. We go to Ike? Well, I think we're going to Ike. I don't think there is any way that we are not going to Ike in this particular encounter. We're going. Oh, it's going to cost a lot of fuel though. Oh, it's going to cost a lot of fuel. Got to try it though. We've got to try it. Now, do we think we're still going to have that time warp? Still going to have that predicted orbit when we get there? I mean, I hope so. It's looking good so far. It's looking good so far. Time warp to point. Oh, did it just... Why? Oh, this game. This game. Well, okay. That's frustrating, shall we say. That is frustrating. I'm just going to cheat us into orbit around Duna. That... Ooh. Ooh, I mean, I hope that's the orbit I've got. I've got a feeling that's not great, though. What's Ike's orbital distance? Ooh. Should we let this roll? I think we should let this roll. Where am I here? Oh, I don't exist. I, as an entity, am not real. Truly, are any of us really real? When we look into the void and seek meaning and purpose, will we ever really be able to find anything other than the void, the meaninglessness of it all? The weird mandala that is our lives. Well, I mean, this is life. This is life. Let's go for a landing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Do I even exist? As we've already started cheating, let's go elsewhere. Where are we gonna go? Let's go see. Let's go see Drez. Drez is beautiful. Can we go? Is it a thing? There we go. All right, cool. We've got a better orbit this time. No. It's all broken, my friends. It's all broken. It has turned me into a philosopher. It's true. Wowie. What are we gonna do about this guy? Do we go back to the KSP one? Is this really where we're at? I feel like every time we do anything, we just have to start with a brand new save. Just scrub everything down. And even then, it's still not great, is it? Still not great. Let's try and exit out to the main menu. Sure, let's save it. Why not? And then come back and see if that's fixed the orbit. I'm not really expecting great things from this. Not really expecting great things from this. Single player, Duna, load. One step forward, two steps back on an icy hill. Indeed. Should we see if we can make a jumping robot with decouplers and landing gear? I think that's probably about. Should we go get rid of this? Hey, Mahara Project, welcome. How are you doing? We're currently having existential crises brought about by the eventual decay of the entropy of this game. There are problems going on everywhere, and you know, it's fun. It's fun. Where's the active craft that we have going on at the moment? Vessels. Sandworm 5 was the one we were trying to fly. Unfortunately, if we well, that's not how we left it, is it? That's I mean, I can turn, I can move, I can look at stuff. I mean, this is all right. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Where's the hydrogen tank? Where's everything else? Where's the rest of my craft? Shall we see if this can land? I think that's really the only sensible option at this point. We go lazy. We go to not Kerbal, Kerbin. We go for 100, and then we see if we can... Oh, hey, it's put me in the water. No, it's not. Anyway, let's go to main menu. You see the mini Krakens, the mega Krakens, the Kraken Conga. It's all going quite well here. It's all going quite well. Let's just go campaign now. Mun jumps. We're going to call this Jumpy Boys. That one. I want to have a dark green base, ridiculous magenta highlights, turn off the first user experience, and I didn't click the button, we got grey on grey. If you did go back to KSP 1, you could press for answers. You're having gyro troubles getting an E-class asteroid. I mean, E-class asteroids just require a big rocket with a mining platform on it. All right, hello, welcome. We're just gonna build some craziness. We're just gonna build some craziness. I want to build something that we can. You, hello, how are you doing? That's not the orientation I want. Let's you there. That way around. That's the orientation I want. Okay, hello, how are you doing? I guess we're going to throw fuel tank under. Does it need a fuel tank? I think we need a fuel tank. I think we probably need it. Ooh, I wonder if... Can we make a little xenon? I don't know what you want to call that. What do people call... How do you pronounce it? Because obviously this is the very question to ask people that can only reply during chat, text with text. There's where bam, get some language out there. This is the question to ask people who can only communicate through text. How do you pronounce this word? Xenon, exon? It's not exon. You there? Can we get you? I mean, something like this maybe. I don't know. This is totally never gonna lift a Kerbal, even on the moon, right? Can it lift on the moon? Is this something? Oh, that would be great. Today we try, my friends. Today we try. I want to have power. I assume these mediums will power the xenon generator here. Okay, today we're gonna test something. I presume we're gonna get a thing. We got some xenons. Okay, we got some xenons. Out of EC. Are you kidding me? Oh, we need a battery. We need a battery. We can see if we can land on the moon. No, let's start with Minmus. Oh, and indeed, Richard Jackson straight in there. But maybe you should try Minmus, not the moon. Okay, maybe we should try Minmus, not the moon. What's the smallest, lightest battery we can throw on here? We need one just as like a buffer, you know. Though let's go for 2 for balancing reasons. Yes, it's balancing reasons. And by the same token. Even though they tell us repeatedly this is not how you're supposed to do this. Okay, that's SAS. 4,000 delts. 4,000 delts. Okay, first off, it balances. It tips. Does everything that... Oh, wait. We've got a Kraken drive, my friends. I am doing nothing here. It is just off on its own. Okay, alright, chill. No, we're going. Woo, get that breakdance in. Confirm Reaver. Okay, so the first thing that I notice is going to be a problem is the fact that we can't actually orientate upwards. We're just going to be flying from the Kerbal's point of view. That should be fine. We tip forwards, we tip backwards. Bill did indeed parp. We're going to try this one, the lazy orbit. We're going to go to Minmus. Even though this appears to break the game quite often, we're still going to try it. Okay, not you then. Minmus orbit. No. Minmus landing. Okay, maybe the game's... Oh, hello. We're here. If only we could figure out a way of harnessing this infinite potential energy here. I think we're going far. How do I extend the the solar panels at this point? It needs to happen. We all know it needs to happen. Electrical giganator extend. Lack of stellar exposure. Are you kidding me? You got nothing but extent. How stable are stacks in KSP 2 so far? Do you find yourself placing oodles of struts and tall rockets made of several tacks? Yeah, so if I just want to go straight up and down, if all I want to do is go up and down, I did put a reaction wheel on it, and that's I think that's one of the problems. Yeah, if I just want a straight up and down rocket, you know, engine at the bottom, tanks, couple of stages in between, landing craft on top, that's great. That's no problem. The moment I want to have something that resembles an onion, you know, with layers, then there's big problems there. There's big problems there. Nearly as big as this. Okay, Bill, let's get back to the VAB. Confirm. Maybe. Yeah, it very much like early days KSP 1. Apart from, you know, we would have imagined that a lot of these issues have been solved already, right? It's squad being like, no, private division, you can't use our code. Like, why are these issues that should have been fixed still an issue? I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly demanding here. Could well be. Could well be. Right, do we think that's a little bit better? I picked up the chair and put it back down rather than having it clipping with that. Hopefully that's better. New propeller engine. It's true. It's true. Okay, so if we do this. Oh, and he's off again. He's going. He's going. Should we make some wings? I think we're going to make some wings. Confirm revert. Hopefully taking... Yeah, for 50 quid I'm allowed to be demanding. Yeah, maybe. That is one of my big gripes with it. It's like I'm cool with it being early access, but why have you charged me the price for a full game? What's that about? What's that about? So small wings. I don't want that one. I want 4 times radial. We're gonna be making not that. This is what we want. Just tiny. No, not that. Route length. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Bam. Okay. Yes. Tiny. Let's then give it a little bit of a tilt. No, not that. Just a wing. Just a wing. All I want is a wing. Why won't it let me? Is this now the root part? Have I managed to change the root part? Is that what's going on here? I just wanna make some lift, man. I don't. Why is this like? You know what? Let's just launch it. Let's spin it up. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, and here we go. And he's off. I've got hands off the control. Look, it is happening over here though. There's like the trim is the wrong way around. Why? What is happening to make this happen? Doesn't look like we're going to have enough lift. I bet if we make these wings long... It's not burning any power, which I find very interesting. Because we've not got the What's the word I'm looking for here? Solar panels out. So we're probably going to devolve into just playing with this for the next sort of like half hour. Hope you guys are alright with that. Suggestions on the postcard, please. Yeah, if you've got anything that you think we could do to make this more fun. Rockets. Maybe. Let's take that off there. See what happens. Can I? Yeah, I can select this just on its own now. Okay, something like that. Beautiful. Not so much route length, but wingspan a little further, like something like that. Less angle. Why is 50 degrees straight? Doesn't seem right. That don't seem right, man. Okay, like this? Do you reckon that's more? It's a great day for the Democratic People's Republic of Clathu. Yes, citizens. Obviously, this is all just R&D for the future war. Oh, we're going backwards. That's not what we wanted. Oh, it works, though. Oh, it's working. Well, good luck, Bill. Oh, we've lost one. That's some great noises. Go, Bill, go! Who's up for a Beyblade tournament, then? Actually, that's not a bad thing to think about when the multiplayer comes through. Bigger wings. What do we think, yeah? I have no idea what's causing this effect, though. This is something we got to figure out. What's actually causing this? And this time we're going the right way. That's good. Go, man, go. Yeah, definitely more wing. It's a shame we can't press F12 to see the controls, like what the aerodynamic sort of surfaces are doing. Even the look at Bill up here. Can we make the camera horrific for a bit? Is that something we can do? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I just want it. There he is. Hey Bill, you doing alright in there, mate? I can't zoom in. Why can't we zoom in? Woo! There we go. Bill, you good? I think we made Bill pass out. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. Poor guy. Poor guy. Still just building up. Going faster. Can't stop this. Is this gonna break? Is this gonna actually break here? Oh, bam. Oh, this is good. This is good. Bigger wing? Do we need a bigger wing? We made Bill pass out. Like that's something. Not seen a Kerbal pass out in Kerbal 2 yet. So there we go. New days. New days. Well, obviously the only thing we can do now. Obviously. Ah, one of them fell off. Two of them fell off. Four of them fell off. Bill, it's not stopping Bill though. He's off. He's going. Can we harness this as a wheel? Is that a thing? Also, how do I get this more stuck down? Maybe half the length. Are we thinking half the? Ooh. Oh, Bill, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bill? Poor Bill. Look, he's alive. He's over there. Is it actually built? No. Return to the VAB. That was a fun example of G-induced uncon and rapid, somewhat unplanned disassembly. Yeah, I didn't want it to disassemble then. There was no planning here. No planning. I mean, there was no planning to my assembly either, but you know, that's not like. What's the word I'm looking for here? Let's just not do that. Wingspan, bring it down to half. Do you reckon it will hold? Let's try 40. Do you reckon that will hold? I don't. Go do it anyway. There are no rotors in the game, right? Like that's. Oh. Oh, we stable. Somehow we're kind of stable. Like, I've got to induce the spin. Okay, that's interesting. Not ideal, if I'm to be honest with you. Not ideal. I would have preferred if we did have that. Maybe if I just put the trim on, we let it go. It's a bit boring now. Where's the where's the Kraken drive gone? That's disappointed. Do you notice that behaviour where it pushes the wing down and spins a bit, and we get some good like lever action on the go. I don't know if that's something we can take advantage of, but I am disappointed to see that we've broken the broken thing. So all I need to do now is put this in orbit and land it on Minmus, right? Is that how that goes? I think that's how that goes. What size rocket are we going to put underneath this? The biggest one? Have I broken it again? I feel like it's been hanging up for a little while now. You guys ready for some hot reload action? Come on, Kerbal. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Though, given my experiences, I can understand why a lot of people don't. You know. Is it actual dead? I've killed it. I've killed it. We've taken it down to the farm upstate, my friends. Maybe another electric thruster if you further experiment with Kraken propeller engines. Yeah, I don't know if it's the ion drive, or whether it's the fact that I had glitched some batteries into the chair, which I then put an SAS unit inside of. You know, there was a bunch of stuff that could have been explained there. Should we essentially get the game up and running again? The extra step of the loader only really annoys me on days like today, where I'm halfway through a stream and I'm like, "Come on, game, we need to get this up and running again. Let's go." Next update gives us a skip button here. Very, very excited for that. Very excited for the skip button on the epilepsy warning. I spent a long time staring at this screen now. There we go. Intercept Games. These are the guys to blame. Private Division are forcing them to do it. So they're also the guys to blame. These people made all the lovely software to make the software. It's very silver there. Oh, I was starting to look at the details on their helmets there. Single player. I mean, we're just going to carry on with mun jumps, right? What I really wanted to do was nothing close to what we've got right now. I was going to use some of the folding landing gear and lay them flat on the floor so that when you unfold them, they pop you off the floor. I might try that anyway. Oh, we're back. Bill's a big red blur. Okay, Bill, let's get you back. Recover the vessel. Like, what do they expect you to do at this screen? Like, revert to launch tracking station? I just don't know. I don't know. Take me to the Kerbal Space Center. Thank you. I feel like the revert page is very broken. Very broken. We did not have a save. No. We have not. I've not played with any of these. Jumping Flea is classic. The RC Sparrow. The Ares K2 is in there. Nice, nice. rover. Okay, nice stock stuff, but none of these are what I was looking for. I guess we're going to try and put this together again. No, so what I was trying to do, let's try and actually do the thing. Let's try and do a thing, shall we? Let's put a Kerbal on top of here. Blah, blah, blah. Want to use... like that. I want the feet. Give me your little footsies. Ground, okay. Like this. Does this the one doesn't unfold very well, right? Like I think this is the one that does the best unfolding. I think we can do that. And then maybe we want the it was there. That one. Like this, and then as this extends, boom, does a jump, right? Unfortunately, it won't go that fast. I wish it would. I wish it would. Do we need little, like, landing struts? Sort of something like this. We put this on this side, and then we go for the same again on this side. Pull this down to just touch there, and pull this down to just touch there. Okay, so that should now be like landable, maybe. And then we go power, just a little couple of solar panels on the back here. SAS units would be lovely. I wish they'd put these in a easy to find location, but 2 of those, I think. Something like that. It's not going to do that. How about 2 of them? No, I don't understand why it never wants to mirror out SAS. It's kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. All right, so something like that. We should have some control, right? Do we think we're going to have some control? I hope we're going to have some sort of control. Now, how do we attach this to anything? You know what? Let's see what happens. 2K Pro Division need to back off and let the team work if they ever want to get the same sales out of KSP2 that KSP 1 enjoyed. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like they've really messed up their own goodwill at this point. You know, like everything that. Ooh, yeah, it functions. It does what I need it to do. Oh, maybe a little overzealous there. Yeah. On Minmus, that's going to send me flying. I don't know about on the Mun, but on Minmus, great. Okay, so we now need to figure out how to attach this to a... Let's revert to VAB. Confirm. Yeah, really shot themselves in the foot. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But Take Two are big enough that they don't care about these tiny individual projects, right? They're just like, look, we've got 1,000 projects on the go every year, and out of them, only a few of them are going to make us money, and we will kill the rest. And like, I suppose I understand the business strategy. I kind of hate it though. That way up. Can't see. Oh, what have I done with it now? Couldn't see where the arrow was, you know? Yeah, there's the arrow. Okay, so we put it that way up. Bring it, like, all the way down. Down. Come on, buddy, work for me here. All right, down. There we go. Do you think pulling these in is going to lead to some catastrophic failure? I mean, I kind of do, but we'll find out. Something like that. There's a bit of clippage on the go there, and clippage is a pretty bad thing in this game at the moment. But you know, we'll figure it out. This way, this way. I don't. Just stop, please. That one. Oh my god, what just happened there? So we go up. Oh look, simple as that. And then we go in. I suppose we'll go a little bit pointy. Bam. Good. Okay. Then we want some fuel. That's too big, right? Yeah, that's too big. Can I change my orientation? Can we be an upright orientation now? Thank you. I would like this one here. That's not big enough, my friends. That's unfortunate. This one here. That's the one. Right there. All right, brilliant. And we're only going to Minmus, right? So we really don't need that much. In fact, if I just put a poodle... No, you're not a poodle. There's the poodle. Poodle on the underside there. And then a large decoupler. And then the large fuel tank with a mainsail. Oh, this should probably get us to Minmus, right? Like, this... We're not... We're not going anywhere crazy. Mainsail, Rhino, mainsail. Oh, wrong size. Rhino, mammoth, mammoth. There we go. That should get us. That'll get us there and more. Okay, great. Kerbals. Who's our brave? Bob. Bob is our brave volunteer. Jumps. Thought it was an end of a financial year cash grab, but us and North America have different tax year. Yeah, I don't know. They got weird quarters and stuff like that, right? I need to realize that something is wrong here. How about if we come into the part manager? It's because of the orientation of the nav ball. Pods, rover mate, up. There we go. That's what I want. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, with that, I am going to go. I mean, the music's all right for takeoff, I suppose. It's long though. It's long. I can't hear the Kerbal talking. We're just having strings for no reason. And away we go. Away we go. Look how well I can fly when we're just doing a simple. But still, it's not going where I want it to go. I think we're good though. I think we're good. Already 100 meters per second. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's the frame rate difference here? Settings. Gameplay. Go. Yeah. Solid 30 frames. I mean 27. Big difference. Big difference. I suppose we have got an order of magnitude less parts. Order. Why aren't you? Oh. We know what's wrong. This is a classic. Look at what speed we're at and look at what's happening. I know how to fix this. This is a classic problem, though. Classic problem. Can we just carry on round and go now? No. All right, let's fix this classic problem. Revert to VAB. Now, this is one of the things that I'm a little less sure about. Maybe I need to go do the Kerbal Training Center. There's the difference between all the different types of wings that they've got. the opinions of the viewer did always correspond with the stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite forthcoming about my own opinions about a lot of stuff, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Control surface. That's what we want for the bottom right. Probably a medium control surface. Okay. Anybody else think this is a really boring color palette? Action group, trip planner, parts, engine. Where's the paint my ship? I'm sure that's the thing. Ah, here it is. This is what we do here. Okay. So I was like, let's try like a deep blue, and then over here we're gonna have a yellow. We've not been using these color yellows, but bright yellow. Hey, it's Sweden. How do I now set this to the whole assembly? How do I make this now happen? Haha. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Let's launch. It's good colours. It's good colours. If anybody has other colour designs they want to see, let me know. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I said let's go. Okay, cool. Ah, we are facing the wrong way. No problem. I can sort this out on flight, obviously. I mean, why would I not? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. It's twisting. I'm pushing hard and it's not changing. Okay, there we go. No, not those. Where is my pad? Not my pad. My control unit. I'm actually struggling to put this where I need to put it. I'm gonna revert that to launch. What was that weird little twist? I think it was just a control issue, but it was an issue. As in, like, I was controlling from the control point, so I probably pressed the wrong button. We'll find out. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I don't want those. I want pods. Rover mate. Rover mate. Up. Let's try this again. We're away. We're ever so slightly east. Did that just horror vibe me? You know when they build up the noise? I'm sure the music just did that. Like, what is Private Division trying to say about my fly style? Huh? Is this Bob Kerman's possible last flight? Who knows? Final destination, my friends. See you flying all right. We pump through the speed of sound. Look at that. Throw a couple of fins on the bottom, and you don't have to worry about any of the problems that I had to encounter just now. We seem to be going quite well. We've got an apoapsis of 20 kilometers up in the air. We ourselves are only 11 kilometers up in the air, keeping very well equatorial. The fins are made of fans. Fans are made of fins even. So yeah. Do I recognise the coastline? Does this look like it's supposed to look like? I've now become quite obsessed with trying to figure out whether Kerbin looks like Kerbin. You know, does new Kerbin have the same river pattern as old Kerbin? Oh, I've gone too far. 102 kilometres up. I would have preferred just a cool 100, you know, just a cool 100. But that's fine. That's fine. Create a maneuver point. Where can I get a map of new Kerbin? Because there's so many maps of old Kerbin. That's not going to be a problem. What's the red line? They're telling me I'm out of fuel. I could believe that. I could believe that. Not out of fuel, but like the stage needs to change. Let's go with that one. And this time, because we have a relatively small craft, it's going to point in the right direction. I'm going to turn the FPS off. We've seen the difference. We've seen the difference now. We've got a minute to go. I'm just going to go fast because, you know, we don't have all day to wait around for this. Okay, Mimbus, here we come. Hopefully, as soon as we look in the right direction. You know what? I'm just gonna circularize from here. I think I can handle it. I think I can handle it. It's been a while since I've actually needed a maneuver node just for. Why am I turning? I'm trying to look. We're pushing hard. What is this? Like great Kraken's noodly appendages. What is going on here? Can I just like bust my fairing off here? Oh, and away it goes. It had gone. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? It hit Bill's face and it just went. Bill looks like he's really trying here. I wish there was a focus camera here button. I can't click or move or do anything like that. They are called tentacles. I didn't want to be talking about slimy tentacles online at this time of day, though. You know, call out all the weebs, and then there's trouble. Can we get over there, please? Okay, I don't want to crash. If we could just avoid the crash, that'd be great. I mean, if anyone could tell me what's wrong with my rocket, I'd like to know, because like, I think I know how rocket design works, but it's just not working out so well for me for the past couple of weeks, you know? Almost, it seems to coincide very strongly with when KSP 2 came out. I just don't feel as confident with my building skills. Let's see what that orbit's looking like. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna orbit. We are gonna orbit. Slowly but surely. Maybe I should have put 2 poodles. I didn't realise they'd nerfed the poodles so much. Wow. Poor little doggy. Why would you do such a thing? It was such a great engine. Well, my periapsis is definitely going to be climbing above the atmosphere here, so we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Slowly trying to pull my prograde up over the horizon. Of course, when that is achieved, we should see the apoapsis in front of us. Apoapsis. What we got here? Let's have a look. 9, 10 kilometers, 30. You know what? I'm just going to like point upwards now, I think. I'm going to swap apoapsis height for periapsis height, which is how I think about the radial in and radial out, right? They swap one for the other. You can see my periapsis is going up pretty sharpish. My apoapsis is coming down. I do think we're about to hit atmosphere. We're in atmosphere. Okay, great. That's so what I wanted. Yeah, in atmosphere. Are we going to be able to make it out the other side? It's a question. It's a question. Okay, we're definitely there now. Whatever's happening, it's happening now. So let's just Minmus, set that as target. We're just gonna go, you know. Should have gone already. You know what? Forwards, go. Why can't I full throttle? There we go. Who needs to be outside of the atmosphere to perform maneuvers, hey? Oh no, we're not going to make it. I point a little more radially up at the same time. That should pull my periapsis toward my apoapsis towards me. Sorry, because I'm burning this way, which pulls my whole circle around that way. Hey, Magic Beans! You found me from the age of old collaborative warfare. They are very good. Thank you. Yeah, I tried my best. I had a lot more time than I do now. Welcome, Magic Beans. Welcome. Did Intercept end up using Havoc or Unity's ingenious implementation of the? You know what? I don't know. If you find out, please do let me know. Please do let me know. Are we going to run out of fuel before we even get to Minmus? You know what? I just want to test this thing. Should we just? Are you guys down for more cheating? We've done so much cheating this game session. To be fair, we've seen our fair share of Kraken attacks. Minmus 70 kilometers sounds good, right? Are we going? There we go. Are we actually at Minmus, or have we been glitched? No, we're good. We're good. All right, this is good. This is good. So here, I want to create a maneuver. We're just gonna land. We're just gonna land this bad boy. Is it a bad boy? Is it a bad girl? I don't know. Is Minmus around? There it is. I was like, where is Minmus? Like, really? Where are we trying to go here? Just bin that. I don't need that. I think I can land about there, right? That seems within my my capabilities. We're gonna go for a surface one as well. Yeah, this is good. I relate to not having as much time anymore. Nice that you're still keeping the channel going. I try my best. I'm currently studying to become a fully fledged astrophysicist. I'm halfway through my degree at the moment. Going back after 20 years of not being in education. Woo, what a culture shock. But it's good fun. Well, I don't think culture shock's the word. I've spent a lot of time just doing what I want to do, and now all of a sudden I've got this schedule to follow. Whew, it's heartache. It's heartache. As I tell my girlfriend who has like a standard 9 to 5, having to get up at 9 o'clock and work half a day really is taking it out of me, let's try and go over this way. Unfortunately, I really do wish that was the full story, because man, my channel would be thriving if that's all I had to do right now. Let's time warp over here. And then she gives me a look. It's true. It's true. There have been many looks. What music? What music? So we're out to test an innovative new propulsion system. Using almost nothing but landing gear. Say almost nothing. Nothing but landing gear. Let's go faster. We're going to try and make our way across this flat. I say make our way across. We're just going to jump up and down a few times and see if we can actually get some sort of like controlled propulsive motion out of it in some way, shape or form. For no other reason than I like to do some funny stuff in this game occasionally. And today we are going to try and do just that. I'm going to let myself down now. We've got a surface speed of 150 meters per second, which hopefully I can get a handle on. Are these cracks real? Here's a question that we have to answer immediately. Are they just texture or do they have geometry to them? Very curious. Oh, what happened to change my frame of reference there? Thought I was already on surface, but may have been mistaken. We are 2 kilometers off the floor, hurtling towards it about 60 meters per second, which is very fast. 60 meters every second is a distance. See if we can make ourselves come just like straight down rather than at an angle. I kind of miss on original Kerbal having the horizontal versus vertical movements, right? That is something that I really do miss. I would love to have the horizontal movements to know how far off of being completely stationary relative to the floor I am. 500 meters off the floor. This is going to go well. I have to really mess it up quite bad at this point to not be able to land this. So hold tight to see how that really bad mess up actually goes down. An adult learning maths and English. You skip school so many years, so a piece of paper saying you can do it. Used to teach computers for 13 years. Yeah, nice, mate, nice. That's it. Like, there's many ways of learning, and it's just unfortunate that we don't really have the way of proving people's sort of non-academic learning, right? It is a real shame because there are many people with many skill sets and knowledge bases in their head that would be very useful if you could because you just can't trust people. That's the problem. You can't, especially when pay is involved. People will be like, yeah, I can do that, and then 7 years later, it turns out they really couldn't. That's the one I want to do. Okay, we're free. Oh, it kind of worked. Oh, won't let me point up. Kind of worked. Oh, not on the ice it doesn't. Oh no! Oh no, not on the ice it doesn't. Maybe if I tip just a little forwards. Do you think this will work any better? Huh? We're slipping backwards! I mean, alright, let's get settled. Let's get settled. I'm actually really glad the eye struts are holding up. Yeah, we got no forward motion at all. What is this? So somehow there's no friction on the gear, right? That's going to be it. There's no friction on the landing legs. So let's instead try like this, right? There we go. No, it's still just straight upwards. Private intercept. Yeah, private intercept. Private division intercept games. Fix your game. This should not be a better version. I'm a wheel! Woo! I wonder whether the ground stickiness actually does have anything to do with it. We're gonna find out by going to Gilly. Let's go to Gilly. If it will let us. If it will let us. Lazy orbit, landing. Gilly. No. Oh, yes. Maybe. We're very high off the ground here. Can't look up right. Okay, fine. I guess. We get one try at this. One try at this. How high up are we right now? We are 20 meters off the ground. Moving. Oh, it's going to take us about 30 seconds to get down there. Okay, let's go faster than that. I have no idea how fast we're going to hit the floor. Hopefully, it's not going to be too fast, because it's only so fast these legs can take. Bop. Welcome to Gilly. Are we going to cheat and go downhill? We're going to cheat and go downhill. The big cheat is that when you just turn your SAS, that happens. Look at this. This is horrific. We're still going up. We're still going up. 5. We made it a full 5 meters off the floor. Gilly is one of my favorite places to come hang out, though. It just takes a long time to get anywhere. Huh. No, even Gilly goes straight up. And with that crushing disappointment, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time where we'll try and figure out some other alternate forms of propulsion. If you guys have any ideas that are not Kraken drives, we're not trying to exploit any type of glitch. We just want to be able to not use fuel. Yes. But I will see you then. Oh, when we're going to do that. Same place, same time next week. Bye!